Nos, üdvözlet srácok, szevasztok, itt vagyok a Nobody Wants to Die folytatásával. Feljutottunk ugye erre a léghajóra, az Icarusra. Lássuk, mi fog itt történni.
I prefer to interrogate corpses. Their deaths tell me more than their lies would.
James, evacuate whoever you can and get the fuck out of there.
Jó.
Little late for that.
Amúgy milyen jól néz már ki ez a game. Srácok. Hogy nézhet ennyire jól ki egy game? Icarus bár. Somewhere about Brooklyn.
Good question. Help me identify Kovalev. I bet his corpse will open right up if we ask it all nice-like.
Is Kovalev among the victims? Na nézzük.
Burned to a crisp.
It's hard to tell from his face, but no, it's not him either. Wrong bone structure.
Ó, de jó. Nem is jól mászok, elnézést látok, hogy furán irányítom a karakter, csak éppenséggel iszok. Ez nem egyszerű így. Na.
Any luck here?
Kovalev has a mustache. This one doesn't.
Szóval izéje van a Kovalovnak, akkor bajsza. Hát akkor ez, hülye, ennek olyan bajsza van. Hát tudja, hogy ez az, hát hülye vagy.
This one?
No resemblance whatsoever.
Nem!
Shit, I can't find it. Moving on to reconstruction.
James,
No.
we don't have time.
Sarah, I'm going to find out what happened here, full stop. Understand?
Okay, sure.
Na. Before the bar explosion. Tehát lehet menni? Át, jó. Na rekonstruáljuk az egészet. Mi történt itt? Rekonstruáljad.
Loss.
Don't worry, I'm sure everyone here can afford new bodies.
Fuck them. I was talking about the bruise.
És az hol van? Ja, ott, oda. Várjatok. Mit kéne vajon itt nézni? Hát mit nézzek? Na várjatok, ez nem jó. Ha ez meg kint. Na hát, itt ez.
Outside. The content should have survived. Shit, do you recognize this?
Same as green.
Wonder what's inside.
Kicsit még hangosítok, srácok, a hangokon. Túl halkra vettem a múltkor. Felrakom maxra, és az effektet nagy, a musicot is egybe fájtam.
James, don't even think.
We have to reconstruct the
Ez
body.
jó lesz így. Na. Reconstruct.
Fuck. It's as far back as it'll go.
So we don't know what caused the explosion.
Not yet.
Ajjaj, ez baj.
If Kovalev finds out,
This whole place is about to fall apart and take Kovalev's secrets with it. I'm not about to let that bastard get away from me again.
hey, if you fall, I'll say you acted alone. I'm fucking serious.
Fine. Let's get to work.
Csináljuk. Na, what happened before the bar explosion?
Blood. I'll turn on the UV lamp.
Használd a UV lámpádat.
Kovalev's prints are everywhere.
Well, it is his bar.
Traces lead here. Some unidentified substance.
Reed's is flammable.
Kovalev started walking from this spot, bleeding like a faucet.
Kész, nem? Baj, ja. Reconstruct. Miért véltett a Kovalov? Valaki meglőtte volna? Szerintem igen. Analizált a meglőtt sebet. Mondtam, hogy meglőtték.
Only a lunatic would shoot a bartender. They're an endangered species. I'll figure out where the shots came from.
Kiket, hogy honnan jött a lövés. De figyelj már, hát... Jó, de engem vissza kell menni.
Got the latest generation? One that picks up the trajectory of bullets?
Relax. I'm old-fashioned, but I make exceptions for toys that make my job
Aha.
easier.
Várjál már. Tesó, engedj ki. Nézni kell. Várjál. Jó. Innen bizony, innen lőtte le.
The attacker shot from the stage.
Any thoughts on who did the shooting?
Got a dead guy here who'd make a decent suspect.
Kilőtte meg Kovalovot velem. Oda kell menni, várjál. Ez lőtte volna le?
He's great at playing a dead guy. Really in character. The caliber matches the gun fired.
Is it him?
He shot Kovalev before he got hit himself.
Jó. Reconstruct megint. Várj már. Ahhoz kell analizálni a
You
vért.
check the DNA.
Body's assigned to a user named Edmund Christo Basment.
That doesn't tell me anything.
Yeah, I didn't figure it would. Employed by Phalanx, an elite private security company founded by someone called Miller.
If I were this guy, I'd look for another job.
Ja. Visszatekerünk. Aha, stukkert. Na. Stukkert analizáljad.
He fired 4 shots before he fell to the ground.
But
Négyet
only
lőtt.
one hit Kovalev.
Basszus, hé.
Why was a security guard shooting at Kovalev?
Good question.
Ja, és ő egy szekus volt
Something
ráadásul.
provoked him. He must have been startled to have such shitty aim. Straight in the Icarite. Whoever tapped him was a fucking excellent shot.
So now the
Jól
question is,
meglőtték.
who?
Ez hogy nőtt?
Exactly. So long, Edmund Christo Basment.
Ja. De itt már nincs több, jó.
Ugh, what a horrible way to die.
Fire only consumed his flesh. You can always buy more of that.
True. To a guy like that, cost of a new body is no worse than paying a parking fine.
Majd vesz egy új testet simán, nem kell aggódni. Ja.
He runs like clockwork. You recognize him?
John Park? The third one in the photo with Green. The main shareholder of Denver?
Fucking dimmer.
Soha nem, bocs, X-ray.
Ribs
Hey,
completely
huh?
crushed. Multiple minor injuries. He's covered in some kind of flammable shit.
We found the same substance on Kovalev. What does it look like to you?
Something exploded right next to him. Concussive force broke all his bones. Intense heat set him on fire.
Shit. The poor bastard really suffered.
Yeah, well, suffering's nothing new. Especially for people who eat Demmer food.
Can you find the source of the explosion?
As long as this shit glows under UV light, yeah, I think so.
Use UV lamp. Hey. Ja. Igen. Itt fel.
It's like the center of the blast was in this lounge. Time to check on Park's friends.
What was... Huh? What'd you say?
Nothing. Just that we better get a move on.
Martin Roy, the owner of the New York Liberation Stadium?
Shit. He seemed like a decent guy.
You knew him?
Nah, not really. He shook my hand a few times in the old life, that's all.
Ha. Jó. Ez mi? Ez mi?
Scarf. I saw this pattern somewhere. You know, from the photo? From a speed camera?
It's a scarf. But yes, indeed. Jane Salma had a similar one.
Similar. Identical.
Uh-huh. But it's just a scarf. Besides, there's no sign of Salma's presence.
No, not yet.
Tedd le. Az agyát mérjed be.
I can't read the Icarus.
Destroyed?
Doesn't look that way. I just can't access it.
Hogy mi? Alright.
I see a code on the hand. Will you check it?
Expensive bodies don't usually have those.
Could have been a recent purchase, maybe? Just hadn't gotten around to removing the serial number yet?
Huh. Weird. It's unregistered, but the body was bought by Phalanx for... Holy shit! For $4 million bucks?
Way too pricey for a bodyguard. Sarah, meet Mr. Miller.
You think that's the owner of the company?
Not only that, arms dealer, smuggler. Don't bother looking in the system. You won't find anything. This asshole works for the government. Got some documents.
I don't believe it. Do people like this always keep secret papers just lying around for any...
Looks like the law on lowering the age of free subscription is just the
Itt
beginning.
lesz, srácok.
What?
Figyeljetek
They
el
want to
olvasni.
make it even lower?
And add tons of taxes. I'd say it's a long-term plan.
Have they gone fucking insane? They can't do that!
Their plans will have to wait. It'll be years before they're back on their feet after the transplant, especially if they go down with this airship.
Are you going to download their Icarites?
Even if I wanted to, I don't have time for that.
Right. Well, in any case, the longer the plan takes to get started, the better it'll be for the rest of us.
Ja, tedd le.
Motherfuckers. Whoever blew
Yeah,
them up
yeah,
there had
yeah.
a point.
You got that right.
Aha, ja. De itt van valami, az mi?
What do you think?
Mit gondolok? Hát, tesó, semmi nincs leszakadva, szerintem.
Skewered asshole. Get it?
Get what?
He was impaled. Forget it.
De most olyan már.
Against
Oh,
that much
diet.
force, I didn't stand a chance. These shards came from someplace else.
Ja.
Icarus must have been losing altitude.
Until he finally hit the neon sign.
The ads in the city are deadly effective.
Ugh, James, I'm begging you.
He's got something on his neck.
Mi van a nyakán? Oh,
Check it out for me, would you?
It's, one of ours? Agent from the department.
How the fuck
hoppá.
did he get in here?
Jealous?
Yeah.
Agent. Egy ügynök. Hova? Vagy hogyan? Gyerünk.
Okay. Now I envy him less. He came from this
No.
side, bleeding heavily.
The marks will be visible under UV.
Thanks, detective.
Where did the victim come from? Ki kell deríteni. Merre itt? Erre olyan? Erre hát.
Adrenaline's a hell of a drug.
És innen hová? Fel?
The blood trail leads all the way to the
Aha.
lounges. Must have come from there.
Ja, basszus, és kár, ennyire hülye vagyok. Ez a fasz már. Jaj.
Got a head in the air. Had a hard landing.
Oké, hogy le. Ja, várjál. Ja, megint lehetne. Várjál már, mert akkor ez már egy fokkal. He. Mit? Ja, ott lehet analizálja a tesztés.
He kept his cool.
For all the good it did him.
Let's see where he jumped from.
Ott leugrott, igen. Hát nem ezt. Azt a nem azt. Ezt kell vizsgálni a kanapét?
Couch is fucked up.
Is this more of the undercover's blood?
Nah, it would have bled out. Must belong to the guy next door. Check the DNA for me.
No data available. Shit. That's gotta be some big fish.
I'll take photos. We'll identify him later.
What is that? A brand name?
Could be. Or maybe somebody's initials. Nailed him right through the head.
Azt itt. Ja, ezt. Jó.
Damaged. Someone shot through the suitcase.
Megsérült.
I'll check for ballistic trajectories. The side of the
Ja.
bar erupted in a hail of hot lead.
Miért így mondja?
Lounges into Swiss cheese.
Into what?
People used to talk like that. I heard in some movie.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're a movie buff.
Ja, jó.
They sat there in the lounge, all cloak and dagger and hushed tones.
Igen, és itt lőtt.
Bullets cut
Ja, akkor
them
ez lőtt.
flat-footed.
Akkor ez lőtte le.
He managed to
Aha.
scram. Agile body, fast reaction time. Grade B, maybe even A.
Where did he get the money for that?
Lehet ott menekülni. Várjál, igen. Analizáld.
The bullet turned his brain to mush. It'll take years to reconstruct his Icarite.
James, can you get into the suitcase?
Mi van?
Okay, let's see.
Ja, hogy
At
így.
least we know where he got the money
Jó
for
sok
that hot
pénz.
rod body.
Nézed meg.
Why is our agent neck deep in this?
I don't think we'll get any more out of the Swiss cheese
A
lounge.
dollár.
Let's move on. How can we connect it all?
Ballistics points to Kovalev opening fire on the guests. I'll check around the bar again.
A bárnál. Hát még a izét azt nem néztük. Ja, ott lent, aha. Azt kell. Ja. Jövök már, jövök.
Shells, 45 caliber.
No shit.
That's what I figured. Kovalev used the Tommy gun. Nothing like the classics.
Igen. Aha, és ez meg egy Tommy Gun-t használ.
Why did he shoot his own people?
Honnan tudjam? Legyen a...
First he took out Green, then he got to the rest of his gang.
Turned against his own.
It started with Kovalev. First, he served a cocktail he whipped up himself. He treated the next guest with a hail of bullets.
Tehát akkor alapból ő kezdett el lövöldözni.
And
Aha.
finally earned a bullet himself from Oscar Wino Edmundo.
Aha.
Kovalev gave as good as he got.
Igen.
In the end, he finished off the crooked UC.
Igen, őt is megölte ugye a legvégén.
So unnecessary.
Sorry.
Necessary or not, in the end, the neon got him. He got hit hard. We're lucky. You know what they say. Follow the trail of blood.
Nobody says that.
No. Jaj, 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 jaj. He. Mit nézzek? Itt volt. Analizáljad.
I was right.
Time to break out the UV lamp.
Így van. Merre ment Kovalev? Erre?
Got a
Erre.
lead. The trail leads to this guy.
Ah.
I've got Kovalev's prints on the handle of the knife.
Azt meg leszúrta.
It wasn't just his drinks that had a kick.
Who's the knifer?
Icarus cut. I'll check the blood.
Another one
Gyerünk.
of Miller's bodyguards.
Seriously, where does he get these guys?
Nice display of bravado.
I bet he was in the army. You don't get reflexes like that just from a body. It takes training, years of it. I'd also say he had to use the knife, because I think by then he'd lost his gun.
Igen, ja. Jó. Gyerünk.
The impact knocked Kovalev off balance. Dropped something.
Várjál, aha.
Something new.
You think he
Mi van ráírva,
blew
várjátok már.
himself up?
Nah. I
Hogyan
doubt it.
lehet? Ja, nem. És itt mit kéne? Ja, itt van a
How
dynamite.
much did he have?
Jó sok dinamita volt a csávókámnak. Igen.
And we're following the trail of blood. Again. You know, like they say you're supposed to.
I can't.
Mi az, hogy I can? De várjál, mert... Hát
He
he.
really didn't like this job.
Aha, hova lett bloodja? Várjál, jövök. Hülye.
Why
Atya,
didn't he blow
gatya.
himself up sooner?
Good question.
Felrobbantotta magát az öreg.
Here,
Az golyók.
you got hit again.
Megint meglőtték. Valaki meglőtte.
Kovalev got shot a few times, but he kept going.
The reconstruction's complete. Get the safe.
Nation. Why did he want to blow himself up here?
You already have all the data. Open the fucking safe before it all collapses.
Roger that.
Vettem, hol van a szép? Várjatok már, ja.
Safe should work again.
Na. Look inside. Mi a tök?
Is it a real scotch?
Are you crazy? Go!
Valódi scotch. Hozzad.
The universe has presented us with a gift. Gotta respect the universe. It's a card. There's something on it, but without any data.
You're out of time. Take what you have to take and run.
Wait,
Hozzad.
there's something else there.
There's
Egy
no
levél.
time.
Hozzá a levelet.
See this? Green road to Kovalev.
I see. Now do you want to be scraped off the pavement?
Right. I can think of better ways to spend the evening.
Mi a tök? Elég érdekes volt a levélnek a tartalma, de mindegy, takarodjunk.
Kovalev been working together? And why did the fucking bartender want to blow himself up in this particular place? What was he hoping to accomplish?
Takarodó innen ki. Ahonnan jöttünk mi.
What the fuck? Sarah, are you there?
Sara, ott vagy még?
Who would have thought that the
Ez
fly
ki?
that was buzzing over Green's corpse would
Ó,
get
tudják,
stuck
hogy ott voltunk
on
Greennek a
Icarus?
izén. Te ki vagy?
Can't find a window to fly out of.
And I suppose you're the spider, huh?
No, but there's one nearby. Buzz yourself around the rightness corpse. The one you missed.
Hmm?
I if I don't feel like it?
Finding the body you missed. Isn't that your job?
Time
Aye,
to
aye.
admit the bastard was trying to trap me in. I had to act fast.
Ez. Pont ez. Na.
Looks like a bigwig.
Did you find him? What kind of shape is he in?
Dead.
Just a temporary state for bigwigs like him.
Igen, nem örökre hagyni.
Unfortunately.
He died from the explosion. Why was Kovalev so determined to kill this guy?
He almost got away, didn't he? Do you recognize him?
Wait a minute.
Felismerem őt, meg ki ez? Ki ez?
George Boyle, CTC director.
From the rotten family that invented the Icarus.
His signature was on
Oh.
the documents from the lounge.
He and the others found a way to strip the poor of their bodies to pad the pockets of rich assholes.
He's just another dead asshole to me. What do you want?
You have a unique chance to get justice. Desynchronize him. Buy some time for the poor people.
How? This is just his corpse. It's cold. The guy no longer feels anything.
Shoot him through his Icarus. He'll suffer in his new body. And more importantly, he won't introduce more body taxes so soon. It will take
Oh.
months, maybe years, before he gets back on his feet. You gave time to people who really need it.
Szerintem lőjük le, srácok. Nyomjad. Biztos problémánk lesz még majd ebből.
Deserved, motherfucker.
Good. Very good. Good boy.
What? What have I done?
James, can you hear me? It's about to go down. You've got to get
Ajaj.
out.
Takarodó. Menekülj, James.
James, you have to get out of there. Don't let the damn
Ja.
car. Icarus is about to go down.
Menjél, meneküljél, James. Júj, júj, júj. Óvatosan, James.
Almost.
Majdnem. Hűha.
I bet my not-so-great body on a great hand, and damn was I right. Instead of dead, I was ahead for once, and ready to break the case of the century.
Na folytassuk. Jajjaj.
Hey, Chief. Did you hear they served scotch with lead at Icarus?
I didn't hear anything. Especially not from you. Because you weren't fucking there.
I got some evidence. Ties to Green. Rock solid.
Fuck. First you sent me that bullshit report, and now you got evidence. You listen to me right now. You weren't there. Understand? And we're not talking now either. In fact, I haven't spoken to you since the accident. Got it?
Chief.
Nope. That's it. I'm pulling you off this case. Steiner out.
Leszed minket az ügyről. Az anyámat. És ez a játék, hogy ezt kinéz.
Crusty old bastard. Why do you have to throw me off the case? There's an old saying, if you can't tell what's going on, it's about money. Steiner's a decent enough guy, but everyone in the city has a price. No doubt about it, this case smells worse than a 2-week-old corpse in a storm drain. So many victims. Who's really behind it all? I don't know his name, but I can already tell what kind of man he is. Some fucking philosophy major dropout, screaming about remaking society, without even realizing he's just covering up his own pathetic insecurities. I try to stop thinking about it. Try to back away, shut it down, for one simple reason.
Melyiket válasszuk?
Damn orders and regulations have my hands tied. Of course, the brass don't have a clue they've got the wrong guy in shackles. This city has a disease. Something festering. Somewhere deep down. Underneath the routine of concrete and steel. Below the predatory grin of the neon lights, an infection has set in. It's like everybody started having the same nightmares. Night after night. I know the dream. The one that makes me wake up drenched in sweat. Heart about to crack open. Scream locked in my throat.
Losing control when I'm falling, something's chasing me.
When something's chasing me and there's nowhere to hide, and no matter how fast I go, it's always faster. And I can hear it right behind me.
I need help. Jaj, nem tudtam választani. Streets. Amsterdam, 8th, Manhattan.
This has been one supremely shitty day. Lucky for me, I got just the thing to help get through it.
No, go to car.
Fucking rich. Even the dead can take someone off a case. All this risk for a fucking piece of plastic. Can't even tell what it's for. Oh, for fuck's sake. Check engine again? Just had it in the shop last week. Moonshine or scotch? That is the question.
Scotch. Hát csak a
Scottish
Scotch.
heritage in my hands.
Hát gyerekek, hát azt találtuk az Icaruson, hát azt kell választani.
This, I understand.
Take Scotch. Ha kiírja balfai döntésünk hatásmasztól, akkor baj van. Jó van, nem írja ki. Nagyon helyes.
The Icarus disaster has shaken the city. Now new facts have come to light, which will bring you live in just a moment, in an exclusive special report.
I wonder how Sarah is dealing with it.
Hello?
Hi, Sarah. You listening to the radio?
It's the middle of the night. Are you drinking again?
Relax. I'm on autopilot.
You or the car?
Did you hear? Icarus is already in the news.
No shit, Sherlock. They've been trumpeting it all over the media for an hour. Wait till they find out politicians have tried to lower the age of free body subscriptions again. People are gonna lose it.
They'll get over it. It's just another tax.
just another tax. Do you know that I barely saved up for my first subscription? All the money was spent on living. If I had to pay a year earlier, I probably wouldn't be here.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thousands of people in the same boat every year. Not everyone makes it, and these fucks want to take away what little chance they have. How can they?
I'm sorry, but I don't give a shit about politics. Period.
But it's not politics. People's lives depend on these decisions. They're what decides if you end up in the freezer or not.
Cool off. You're young.
Oh, fuck off with that bullshit. I really can't understand it. I mean, they knew about the consequences. How can they just make decisions like that between drinks? Like human lives mean nothing? Are there any moral boundaries left?
Maybe we cross every boundary if we live long enough. Everybody makes a bad choice sooner or later. The kind that leads to another, and then another. Nobody stays on the straight and narrow forever.
It's bullshit. You don't believe that. Otherwise, the world is meaningless.
Well, eternal life sounds beautiful too. Until you realize you'll be busting ass for minimum wage until the end times, right?
You seriously think people are fundamentally evil?
Like I said, it's only a matter of
Mennyi
time
ember van
before
ott
we
amúgy?
cave into it. Especially if time is infinite.
This isn't just nihilism, it's doom gibberish. But hey, you're entitled to your opinion, whatever it might be. James, can I ask you something personal?
Sure. Go ahead.
Do you believe in life after death? The real one?
And I thought I was the drunk one here.
Well, apparently in the past, people used to ask stuff like that all the time.
Because the average lifespan was less than 100 years.
And now? Can we believe in anything beyond this?
Okay. Wait a sec. Sure I do. Rachel believed it too.
Ezt választjuk, gyerekek.
I'm sorry. I forgot. I overstepped.
Relax. Nothing happened.
What if you could choose? The bank or death?
Oh, shit. Death. Maybe I'd meet Rachel in a better world.
It's a beautiful vision. I hope it's true.
Damn it. Bloody hell.
James? James, what's going on?
Várjál már, Sara. Take medicine. Fia, miért ennyire sok döntés izéli a sztorit? Hagyjuk már. Vegyed be a gyógyszert.
The charms of an E-class shell. Got it from a junkie.
Still having synchro issues?
I manage. Slight shivering, nothing else. You know what's funny? I get the worst shakes in the toilet.
Well, that might be where the last guy liked to shoot up. Part of that may be conditioning. Memory imprinted on the shell. When the body gets certain signals, it's trained to react, expecting the drugs.
Okay, got it. You were the one who took notes at school.
Do you take care of regular synchro tests? Are you taking ambrosia?
Yeah. I'm an exemplary citizen.
It's important that you do it.
Thanks for caring. This is my fourth body. I can handle it. You think people can swap bodies indefinitely?
Well, the longest living guy turns 305 this year, and he's doing great. The city's co-funding his birthday.
Öcsém, a legidősebb csávó
Seriously, it's all
305
about
éves.
the
Mi
money.
a
The more
tök?
we have, the longer we live.
I think consciousness has an expiration date. Sooner or later, our psyche gives out.
I don't know. If someone had offered me 269 more years, that would be plenty for me. Well, as for your issues, how did the last Icarus transfer go?
Why do you ask?
Well, did it go smoothly, or did you feel something along the way?
Öcsém, ennyire sok döntés.
Apparently we're unaware during the transfer, but damn, I remember the burning and itching all over my body. I thought I was going crazy. Seth, my partner, said something was weighing him down. He also knew a guy who felt like he was falling off of a cliff every time he changed bodies. That's probably nothing unusual. Don't worry about that.
Mi ez a zsaru? Ajajaj. Hallod, le kell tenni.
Vehicle in a drift prohibited zone. Hands up! What are you holding?
Basszus!
This? Scottish vitamins, officer.
I advise you to cooperate. What's your name?
I'm on the job, for fuck's sake.
You will be held responsible for making false statements. So tell the fucking truth. What are you doing here?
I'm resting after I fucked up half the city with a train. 2 weeks ago? Maybe you heard about it.
I have his data.
A nyugi van.
James Karra, badge number 984. He's Department of Mortality, but not active in the system.
Holy shit. It really is that psycho from the train.
One last time. What
Tesó, most mondtam el az előbb.
middle of the night.
Can't you see? I'm drinking because I have a rotten job.
Shit. James, there's a bolo from the car from Icarus.
Hey, check that out.
Mi?
How'd your vehicle get those marks?
Ajjaj.
Icarus dropped suit over half the neighborhood when it burned. Got my car, too. No point talking about it. Car runs fine, it's just filthy.
Shit! Bolo for a 99 Bluebird!
Bassza meg!
Don't move!
Ajjaj, elkaptak srácok, baj van. Fuck! James, valami találj ki, mert ez így nem lesz jó. Mi történik?
The fucker. Hey, do not move. Hands where we can see him.
Did you get rid of the evidence from Icarus?
Ajjaj.
Fuck! They're gonna take us both in!
Ez baj.
Okay. I'll spill. Yes, I was on the Icarus, but they threw me off the case. Chief Steiner himself gave the...
James, you stupid cunt! Will you just shut the fuck up? You're making it worse!
Basszus, nem mondod.
Under arrest. You have the right to
Micsoda?
remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Attention all nearby units. Burglary in process.
Dispatcher, Sara írja, jó. Sara beszél, csak átizéli a hangját.
Repeat. All nearby units. Stat. Repeat. Burglary in progress. Order of 11 to 58. Or 117.
Ah, fuck this guy. Let's go.
Hagyjál békén, te paraszt. Na.
Almost got us.
Did it work? Did they take the bait?
Wait. Did you call in a fake burglary?
Uh-huh. It was all I could think of.
Well. I'm impressed. Thanks for saving my ass. One thing, though. Cunt? Seriously?
I panicked! Okay, James. I'm no expert, but the universe seems to be telling you to go home.
You believe in science?
I believe it's 2 a.m. and I'm getting sick of you.
Seriously? Shit. I owe you an apology. Didn't look at my watch.
James, I know you have your demons. I've read your file, but you've got to learn to control them.
Why do you think I drink so much?
But you know the saying? The sleep of reason produces monsters. Put the vodka away and rest. It will help.
But then I won't be as funny. And besides, it's a title, not a saying.
What?
Sleep of reason produces monsters. It's the title of an old drawing. Saw the hologram. The guy falls asleep with his head on the desk. There are boogeymen and bats swirling around him, like they're coming for him. You can almost hear the flutter of their wings. It was, Goya, I think?
Suddenly you know art.
Rachel knew art. She liked this place, too. Used to stop here sometimes when I picked her up from work.
It's time to go back, James. Please, take care of yourself.
Jó van. Jó. És szerintem én itt fejezem be. Srácok, köszönöm szépen, itt voltok, remélem tetszett nektek. Találkozunk legközelebb, addig jó. Szevasztok!